Hello? We missed you. Be sure and say hello when you join us. That's kind of crooked. The camera.
Is it?
Kind of. A little bit. There you go.
Is that better?
Yeah.
Hey April, how are you tonight?
Hi, April. Yeah, there was a thing that popped up on my feed today.
What was that?
It was about hoarders.
I didn't apply to quilters.
It made me feel a little something.
How about organizers? Hey Kathy, how are you tonight? Hey Karen.
Hi, Kathy. Hi, Karen.
Doing good so far.
So, I was watching, I was like, wow. But they were showing the extremes, right? Where you have little trails through your house. And I was thinking about, do I have a problem? And if I do I care? I'm talking about my fabric, and this thing popped up on it. Was going through Facebook today with our new marketing person, and it just kind of made me go, I've got a lot of fabric.
Hey Carol, welcome to the show. Hey Cheryl, how are you tonight? Hey Janice, Terry.
But I think if I asked everybody here if it's a problem, you would all just agree with me and say it's not a problem.
Hey Stephanie, welcome to the show.
Hi, Stephanie. Be sure and comment, because we've got a good giveaway tonight. I'll give you a hint, it was compliments of Riley Blake. So, good
Patsy
giveaway.
Wilkerson, how are you tonight?
Hi, Patsy.
Beautiful evening in Mississippi. Very nice. Hey Lana, welcome to the show.
It's nice here. Somebody's out mowing their grass.
Yeah.
It's kind of early to be mowing. I mean, maybe not, but our grass is not growing yet. So.
Actually, it did pop up.
Did it?
Yeah.
I'm always down here sewing.
Still have to talk to those landscapers, but that's all right.
Oh, they did come by and do the hole punch thing.
I did that.
Yep.
Okay.
I heard Lana. She's coming in to say hello.
Cindy Cronister, welcome to the
Hi,
show.
Cindy.
Lana didn't want to be left out, so yeah.
Here she comes.
Lana's got something to say.
She always has something to contribute.
Hey Debbie, how are you tonight?
Lana says hi. No, don't be jumping over
Misty
here.
P, welcome to the show.
Slide her a little further back so she's not tempted to just dive
If
in
anyone
here.
else has a cat in their sewing room, then I'll give a shout out to them.
Yeah.
Hey Cheryl Jeffrey, how are you tonight? Weather's not going to be so nice tomorrow. Yeah, no.
Come on, Lana.
I
Right
was
here.
just about to ask where she was.
Yeah.
Kathy said, my name is Kathy and I'm a fabraholic.
I'm a fabraholic. So I was talking about earlier, before some of you joined, I was working on Facebook today, and this thing about hoarding came through, and it was all this extreme hoarding, about like the houses where they just have a trail, which is a horrible disease, I think, that affects people. But it made me feel a certain way about my fabric, and I'm like,
So judgy.
do I have a problem? I don't think I do. I'm not going to change. It's not,
What does it matter?
I don't. Now Willow's coming to say hello.
We have Stephanie said we have a Miss Cindy Louise.
Cindy Louise. Yeah, comment your kitty's names if you have one.
Ken
And your
said,
poochies if you have one of those too.
I am a proud hoarder of fabric also. I'm just waiting for Kitty Coons to hop on here. She should have a thought about this.
Kitty?
Yeah. All right. Well, I would say we get started. Who are we, Joan?
We are Windmill Sewing Center, Quilters HQ, and Quilt Sampler. The websites are windmillsewingcenter.com, quiltershq.com, and quiltsampler.com. Oh, and Joan Sews. There is a joansews.com. If you haven't checked it out, there's a bunch of free patterns there. Because I also collect those from the manufacturers, and they put out free stuff. I think if it's worthy, I'm going to put it on the website for you guys. And stay there. Sorry, I have to stop and pet the kitty for a second.
So she'll stop.
So
All right,
she'll stop.
we got some comments coming in here. Let's see. Carol says, I saw a video years ago that showed how to hide fabric around your house.
Oh, see? Brilliant.
Don't we do that on the walls now?
Yeah. I have some quilts to hang up in here. It's kind of bare.
Sweet Ann, howdy. Welcome to the show. We are just having a fabric hoarding discussion about fabric prepped. Okay, nice.
Yeah? Okay. All right. You're going to have to go.
All right. How about fabric prepper?
Fabric prepper. Okay.
Cheryl Hardcastle, how are you doing, lady? Hopefully you're feeling all right. So Sweet Ann's got some pups, Einstein and Lily. We got Smokey and Mila. Oh, Lana's waiting for a great-grandson to be born. Nice.
Well, nice. So tonight we are starting our sew-along. I have all of my pieces cut out and stored in my little basket. I won't tip it too far because I don't want them to get messed up. And tonight we are making block 1, and we are going to make 3 of them. I'm only going to make 1.
Where's the pattern at? Do I need to post that back up there?
It's on Quilters HQ. It's not a free pattern though. It's a pay-for pattern. And we still do have kits available. So, let's go over to the sewing machine. I've already got it set up. Lana's sitting in the middle of the 2 machines.
So is it on the featured products?
It is. It's right there.
The cinnamon spice one?
Yep. Cinnamon spice.
I'm going to post that.
And it's going to be a cute block. I'm hoping. I think it's going to be.
Went to Menards and got some of those bins. Nice.
I like them a lot. She's getting booted out of the room now.
We did, tonight we did want to stop and give a huge shout out to Donna Jordan. I mean, all she contributed to the industry. I don't know if any of you watched her videos, but I think Joan learned a lot of stuff from her over the years.
Did.
And so definitely our hearts go out to their family. And
if you haven't heard, she passed.
She did pass away, so...
And I'm still I'm sad about it. I mean, I didn't know her personally. I don't think I've ever met her. But, I mean, she's been a great influence for the industry. And I know
we modeled some of our stores after what she had done. So
customers have just put her on play on YouTube and did their sewing. So
I'm sure a lot of you guys have too.
Please say a prayer for her family. And I'm going to sneeze here in a second.
And be sure she learned a lot of stuff from her too. We also want to give a shout out to everybody who came by the booth at AQS. I know some of you hop on here but don't comment, so just remember.
Be sure to
comment. I told you to comment so you could get registered for the giveaway because Joan's got a pretty good giveaway tonight. So
yep.
Shout out to everybody who stopped by the booth, and we appreciate the support. Let's see.
What else? There was something else. Say a prayer for Donna's family.
Yeah. I'm sure April you would appreciate that. Cheryl Roller, my phone needed charging, so I have charged it to change it to YouTube. Alright, so we're going to get ready to cut over here.
And if I bump the in there with me. It'll just be a little smaller earthquake. Oh, I was going to say, be sure and stay tuned because I was going to show you my my purchases at AQS. So
there were some very beautiful quilts there, too.
There were some very beautiful quilts. I'm going to put my pattern over here where I can see it a little better. And so the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to piece all of my black and tan triangles together. This is going to make a 16-inch block. So let's just get started.
Gina Pete, welcome to the show. Remember, guys, to comment so you can get registered for the free giveaway.
That is what I was trying to avoid, too.
Kathy, our hearts go out to you and some prayers. Hopefully everything goes well for you.
All right.
Everybody can see what Joan's doing.
I made a nest.
Can't see that seam ripper there.
I made a nest.
Can't see it. Yeah, there you go.
Here.
She nested that one a little bit there.
I did.
It's like that first stitch of the day, you know.
And it did not go well. I hate it when this happens. And I have a straight stitch plate. There's no reason for it to happen. Okay. It's mostly gone. But I'm going to grab a leader real quick. She's over there supervising.
Oh, no, I know on the show. She was saying it happens to all of us.
It does, but doggone it.
You know, we have a great community, guys, and everybody's supporting each other and putting some prayers out there. I think that's really important. So,
yep.
Yeah. Terry Edwards, good evening. How are you?
Welcome, Terry. All right, well, let's get started. Once I get started, I don't have this issue, but it's that little peaky corner right there where my sewing machine sews through it. And if I don't have a leader, sometimes it gets pulled down into that little hole. And see how tiny that hole is? I don't understand sometimes how that happens.
She left because there's too many dies on the shelf for her to get in there and sneak into the shelf.
She does. I had to put doors on my fabric because she would sit there and pull it out and then try and make herself a nest.
She's just trying to pick out the fabrics for the next quilt.
Uh-huh. Gotta keep her out of the fabric.
Yeah, it's always that first stitch that makes a mess.
It is that first one.
It gets going and it's just rolling.
Yes. And I did starch all my fabric before I cut it out. And I have a pretty good handle on my presser foot pressure, so I don't have to worry so much about that. My pieces becoming uneven. So there are 8 of these.
Patsy said, I remember learning in home economics a million years ago about holding the thread tails to the back of the first stitch. Do I do that? No.
Yep. I probably got yelled at for that.
Mm-hmm.
If it wasn't from the home ec teacher, it might have been from my mother. Do I do it? Nope. I just play chicken. Come on, take your chances. And this time I lost.
Bobbin chicken?
Well, that too. I have no idea how much bobbin I have. And that's okay, because I can just put a new one in. Okay. I also am going to piece these two together. These are my center square. Times 2.
Still got this little clapper. And we have a winner!
It makes me happy.
We have a winner!
Alright, let's just cut all these apart. Get our doohickey out. We'll piece our center squares.
Let's see, what's everyone working on this week?
Okay, so these I'm going to press open. Get up here where you can see. Use my
Maybe a little
doohickey.
bit further up. Yep. There we go. Maybe a little further up.
I think she got booted out of somebody's room, too.
She's getting kicked out of everywhere today.
She's not feeling the love today. She's especially needy. That's okay.
She
Look at her.
says she is cutting t-shirts for a t-shirt quilt, and she went, ugh.
Ugh. I hear you.
Those are tough.
Those are tough. I gotta do my video. And these are gonna go together like this. That's gonna be
That'd be pretty colors. And
this portion of the block. So let's go ahead and just piece those together.
let's see.
Will you plug in my little iron? Because this will be so much faster if I just... Right here. It's right there.
Yeah.
It'll be
Some
so much
comments
faster
there.
if I just do it on the little mini iron rather than trying to use my doohickey. Sometimes I use the doohickey, but sometimes it's a little bit faster with the iron.
April said she's taking 3 blocks of Donna's little Dipper Lone Star and making a wall hanging. Alright, very nice.
Nice. I'm just over here ironing.
Sweet Ann says she's working on my blocks for the BOM class at Quilters HQ.
Nice. Well, speaking of that, I was thinking about doing, so in my mailbox today, Riley Blake showed up with their block challenge, and I was thinking, we should do a block challenge.
What do you guys think? Made a scrappy log cabin block today. Been saving 1-inch strips.
Did you cut it out with AccuQuilt?
Cecilia Carter, welcome to the show. Janice is binding a mystery quilt.
I can turn you guys a little bit so you see what I'm doing. Let's see if we get there. Is that it?
April said, sure, why not?
And I'm just pressing these open.
Lori Ann, welcome to the show.
Welcome, Lorianne.
Let's see, we are working on the cinnamon
Spice.
Cinnamon spice and everything nice. Say that twice.
Cinnamon Spice and everything nice. Puppy dog tails.
We were just all talking about what people are working on. Challenge blocks sound fun. So we got one there.
Okay.
Cheryl's working on Deb Tucker's Water Lily and Callie and Co. Bomb. Sorry, no AccuQuilt. I need a new AccuQuilt. Go fund me. LOL.
I hear you. I was
like
cutting
that.
all of this out and was like, you know what would be nice if I had the electric. All right, hang on. I'm going to turn you guys a little bit. Say when, Robert.
Right there's good. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe back a little bit.
Okay. So this is my center. I'm just going to piece these two together.
Cecilia's making Easter bags for the grandbabies. It's already here, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, it is.
The marathon's starting. Teresa's working on a walkabout quilt for my granddaughter's graduation. Yeah, the graduations are going to start hitting pretty fast too, aren't they?
Yes, they are. And I did discover a new use for this. Holding those seams flat while I sew through them. Okay. I need to make spice points.
Sweet Ann, I just got the Go Big Electric, and wow, game changer. All right, nice.
If you don't have AccuQuilt, I can't tell you how worth it is.
Sweet Ann is going to be cranking out some quilts fast.
This one is all cut with AccuQuilt, so if you haven't gone out and purchased the pattern, it would be a great time for you to start.
Cheryl Roller is making a variation of the rail fence. It's using a 2.5-inch strip paired with 2 rows of 3 2.5-inch blocks.
Nice. Is it the wacky? What was it?
The rail fence?
Yeah, is it the one that we had that I'm still working on? I need to remind myself to choose better next time because that project is time consuming. But I have made progress. Okay, let's go back over and press these seams open. Try not to bump you guys here.
Carla Deloche, how are you?
Alright, there we go.
We're working on this cinnamon spice and everything nice. What are you working on?
Hi, Carla.
Amber Coffee, how are you feeling, girl?
Hi, Amber.
Welcome to the show. Cheryl said no, it's a quick version using scraps.
Okay, even better. I have so many scraps, too.
So, Amber, one of the questions of the day was, are you a fabric hoarder? There are some fabriholics on here, and they're actually just called fabric preppers. Or collectors.
Well, I mean, yeah, I guess you could say collector.
Yeah, because some of these, I mean, you know, you haven't found a use for yet, but they're pretty.
They are pretty.
I'm glad you're feeling better. That's fantastic. Carla just stopped working on project bags for a cross-stitch
right on that
retreat.
seam. And so I just put a little squirt of,
Super magic holder stuff.
it's actually magic quilting and crafting spray to make sure that seam in the middle stays down.
Carla's asking, what's the turnaround on the quilting time right now?
Maybe a week and a half to 2 weeks.
We did get a barrage of them in there, but she's super quick too.
She is super quick. So we're doing our block layout now. I told you this is a big block. So
I really can't really see it. So
maybe you can hold it up there. I was trying to set it up so they could see a little better.
I may have to turn the laptop around so I can see it.
Okay. Well, you can set it back down because I'm going to start piecing. So, on this side piece right here.
Brenda Hill, welcome to the show.
Maybe back a little bit. I'm going to just, on the top and the bottom, I'm going to just piece these. Hello, Lana.
Let's see. Brenda Hill, welcome to the show. Patsy said, I just have fabric for the project I'm working on, and she laughed and laughed and laughed, if you believe that.
Me too.
Do you know anything about the new Acu Quilt ABE?
I do not.
ABE.
I know there's a new cube coming out.
Oh, okay. Maybe it was a new cube. Do you always press your seams open, Joan?
No. Mostly no. Sometimes,
Oh my goodness. Really? You just gotta walk right across the fabric in the middle of the show?
she's fine.
Yeah. Are there kits still available on the Cinnamon Spice?
There are.
Okay. So, sweetie, and they are still available. You are again. Let's see. I do like this comment from Amber Coffee. I am prepared for whatever anyone needs when they come to sew.
Oh.
There you go. I like that. Let's see. Cheryl said, wondering if you can design blocks from the cube.
This is designed from the cube. Matter of fact, why don't you go, I don't know, I think it's sitting on top of the quilt storage cabinet. And while I'm here, I'm going to piece these two, top and bottom.
Brenda, welcome to the show. I'm sorry, where was it's on top of the...
Quilt storage. It's one that we did in AccuQuilt Club.
Okay.
Which I am going to start posting my patterns for sale on Joan Sews. I love this as a use for. Did you get a peek?
Are you talking about this one?
Nope. It must be in the cabinet.
And which one am I looking for?
It's the small version of the one that's hanging up at the store. I don't know if he'll know which one it is.
This one?
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
That's the one. All right, Lonnie.
I just don't want to leave it open because there's a cat who just put her paw out.
I know. Well, she's moving on. So we're gonna do some pressing. So this gets pretty thick and bulky right here. So these I am gonna press open. I have found when you are pressing your seams open, it's easier if you press all of them. And I know...
I gotta read a couple of these comments while you're going there.
Okay.
So Brenda said, glad to see your cat walks across your fabric table. Mine does that as well. And then Cheryl said, I once had a cat that walked across the kitchen counter right over my fresh brownies.
Yep. So she's kind of hanging out like right there. That's usually where she hangs out. Nope. Stop, Lana. But Yeah, she gets
nothing like comical.
There's no personal space with her.
There's no personal space with cats in general, I don't think.
There's,
it's like
this
what
is
you're
gonna
doing,
be...
I want to do. You're sewing and you're not petting me.
This is going to be a beautiful quilt. You know, you don't really know until you start piecing it. But I gotta say, I'm loving these colors. And if you have guys in your life that are, you know, masculine and, you know, they're like, oh, I don't like that, it's too flowery or whatever, this is a perfect quilt for them. Or for you too, because I'm really digging these colors. They're very, very pretty. And so in the kit, they're not all going to be identical to mine. But it will be a variation of black and tan and cinnamon.
Louise, welcome to the show. We've been having fun tonight. Got a little comedy relief going on here with the cat's paw.
Okay, so we piece this on. We're almost done with this block. It is going to be beautiful. Are you going to switch the camera?
I'm sorry, we can.
You can if you want.
You're getting close, so.
Yeah.
Deal thread of the month club and the giveaway. Remember, you've got to comment to get entered in the giveaway. So Patsy said the middle square is not her cup of tea.
Yeah, I agree. But it's going to tie everything together.
It's a flower, Patsy. No tea. No teacups.
This color gets used a lot in the quilt. Whew, I did it right.
Woo!
For a second, I thought I was like this, which happens to me all the time.
So, if you weren't on the show at the very start, the first stitch required some
Fixing.
seam ripper action.
You know.
It's that first stitch of the day.
It happens. I'm just making sure my seams are sort of lined up. I don't really... It's not going to break my heart if they're not.
Okay.
Alright, one final little press. And again, I'm going to press these open because we're going open throughout this quilt.
I haven't turned, maybe just a little more.
A little more?
Yeah. Right there.
How's that?
Yep. Yep. Everybody see?
Until I stick my big old arm in the way. And this right here is why I'm pressing my seams open, because this is a lot to meet up right here.
The middle section there?
Yeah. And so it's not as bad when you're working on a block this large. Turn that over. Give it a good press. My seam is a little bit off there, but I am not going to remake this.
Let's see. Mary F. Oops, she's late. You're not late. We're just sewing along here.
So this quilt is just variations of this block in different sizes. And some of them have a little bit different piecing method too. So like the smaller ones, you don't have a pieced center. Though it's kind of funny because, you know, I'm doing this 16-inch block and then AccuQuilt came out with a 16-inch cube. I was like, huh, Do you think they're listening? Okay, let's switch and go back over here. There it is. Well, it looks like Halloween on the screen. Hopefully it doesn't stay. I don't think it's going to stay looking like a Halloween quilt. I really love the colors. I'm going to bring it closer and show you.
Let's see.
Just a real rich brown.
Do you still?
One block down, you need to make 3 of these in this colorway. So, I like it. Do you like it? I like it. I think it's pretty. Somebody asked, can you make a quilt using the cube? This is a small version. I'll hold it up.
Okay. Something like that.
This is a small version of a quilt we did in AccuQuilt. So this uses the 4-inch cube. And so not only can you make a block, but you know, you can do a whole quilt. And it is very pretty, I think.
Amber, is this the one you're talking about? The one she's holding up right now? What's the name? Or you just...
Denim diamonds.
Denim diamonds.
Because of the diamonds in the middle. And this pattern is not up on the website yet. When it is, it will be on Joan Sews. I just need to finalize the cutting for the 4-inch cube for this one. But we made it in the 8-inch cube in the club. It's a really beautiful quilt. And we had quite a few people make it. So I hope you like the patterns that I make. I really enjoy making them. Everybody has their own vision. I like medallion quilts. This is my 2nd medallion quilt that I've designed for use with AccuQuilt. I have some more in the works. So, yeah, just inspiration. But I really like this one. The
colors did come out really good, too.
Yeah. If you want to see this one in person, we will be hanging it up at Kansas City Regional Quilt Festival this June, plus the 8-inch version. So this will hang right in front of the 8-inch version so that you can see the difference in the sizes. And we will have the patterns for sale there too. Plus another one that I did. So do y'all want to see my haul? My eight
shopping?
Yeah.
Sure.
So at AQS, when it was kind of slow, I went around and went shopping, and I found this pattern with all of the partridges. And it has...
They were in a pear tree?
What's this song? Come on, there's a song that we're singing. Come on, get happy. So with the Aboriginal fabric. So I know I am not the best singer, but then that song. Found a new vendor, and we are going to carry her stuff in the store. I bought some Halloween stuff. I love Halloween fabrics. So I bought this. This can be cut with AccuQuilt. This is 9.5 by 13.5, and it uses 1.5 inch squares to make it. And it's a cat on a pumpkin. I mean, how cute is that? And then a little churn dash, but this one was a kit, and those are the fabrics. And then my favorite, Mr. Halloween, 43 by 43 inches. So we are gonna start carrying this designer in our store. I talked to her about selling to us wholesale, and we'll make kits for it too. I just wanted to share. And then I was thinking about my naked walls in here, and I need some small quilts. So one of my designers that I like is Lori Smith, and she does just little quilts. So I found this one. This is super cute. They're little buttons for the flowers, and it comes with buttons in the kit. How cute is that? How cute are the buttons with the little... Anyway. And then I picked up an applique pattern. And then she had this collection of small quilts. They're all 12 by 12, which I think will go great on my walls, and another one for small quilts. So that was my haul from AQS. So thought I would share. I did want to show you something from the store. I'm trying to see if I can open this without ruining the packaging. I'm not going to open it. So these are kind of pricey. It's like $18.99. Well, I guess I'm just inserting my own judgment here. But how cute is this pin cushion with all the little buttons? So something new we have in the store. I just had to show you. I love it. I might. I won't. I might. It's really cute. You know. And then giveaway. Oh, no, not giveaway yet. Thread Club.
Thread Club.
Thread Club. Cinnamon Toast, because we're working on cinnamon spice. This is color number 2390. And it's going to work great for my Halloween. I'll get it in a minute. Halloween pumpkin. 15% off for the show if you're not in the club. If you are in the club or are not in the club and would like to join, it's 20% off. It's $20 to join. You get this cool little box from Aerofill. And then all of your thread purchases are 20% off. Okay, giveaway. This is Landscape Floral by Expressions. This is a batik charm pack from Riley Blake.
Well, that's cool.
Oh, I know, right? It shows all the colors on the back.
Huh?
I can hold it up for them. So, pretty. It's pretty. Oh, I had a really cute.
I bet the cat will like the pin cushion. That might be entertaining.
Well,
what if we just put little lasers coming out of it going all different directions? That might be entertaining.
It's got the little strawberry that she could bat around.
If we had a little laser on it, too.
Somebody, I think now it might be Vicky. Somebody was telling me that their cat has figured out how to pull the pins out of the pin cushion.
Really?
And I'm like, ooh, I know. Because then you got to put them back in a box. So check Quilters HQ website for these if you want one. They're $18.99. Stinking cute.
Barb, let's see. Hello from Northwest Ohio. For a few weeks, been in the hospital 3 times. Well, hopefully you are feeling better and you're back out and on the sewing trail again soon.
Yes.
Oh, here she comes. Yeah.
She
thinks she's a winner or something. Congratulations to Cheryl Roller.
Cheryl, congratulations.
Congratulations.
Not on the quilt.
Oh, Mary says that she collects pin cushions. Probably a lot of people do.
Cheryl Roller, congratulations. I think she shopped with us before. If you haven't, Cheryl, I'm pretty sure you have.
Yeah, just make sure you go register so we can send you your free giveaway. Wouldn't want someone else to get the Riley Blake Batik pack. So we don't want to have to re-gift. Every now and then, someone doesn't say anything.
It happens more often than you think.
Yeah.
In fact, I think my last 2. So, Cheryl Roller, we wait a couple weeks and then we'll just put it back in the box and
start again.
Give it away again.
Start again.
What in the world? I just saw this.
Oh my goodness. Are we going to need some... Did you do that?
I know exactly what this is. So, I have a method that I sew both sides of the binding on.
The cat's looking like, no, I didn't do that. What are you talking about?
See that big old wad of thread hanging off of the back of it? So, I have a method that I sew both sides of the binding on at once. And before I do that, I serge the edges of my quilts. And that is a piece of serged tail.
Oh, I see. I had that on a shirt once.
A serged tail?
Mm-hmm.
Now I gotta look at the rest of it.
Alrighty.
I think I need to proof this before we take it to...
Yeah, right?
To
there's a thread hanging out.
to hang up at the store, and I'm certainly going to need a lint roller for Little Miss Sheds a Lot.
That's fine.
But yes, AccuQuilt is your friend.
Hey Carrie, how are you tonight?
So, but that is us for tonight. We're going to go find some dinner, and if we don't see you beforehand, always check your thread path, change your needle, and oil your hook before you bring your machine in for a spa day. Spa days has a wait time.
Yeah, right now.
There's
It's pretty backed up.
Yeah. And with
Going as fast as they can go.
with Joanne's closing, the gallery stores are sending their machines out, and so now that's also
Filling
entering
up.
into the market again. So we'll have to think of a reservation process or something that we can do. We've had requests for it. We haven't implemented it, but we're 150 machines deep at Windmill and 40 at Quilters.
20 something.
20?
Quilters, yeah. 120 at Windmill, I think now. They made a little dent. So,
They made a dent, but same thing in Springfield. They're
Patsy was asking, is the denim and diamonds on the website?
not yet.
Okay.
So I can put the 8-inch one up there. That one is done. The 4-inch version is not done yet. So I'm still calculating fabric requirements for the 4-inch version. And then let me know if you'd be interested in kits, because, you know, we're going to be taking the pattern to Kansas City Regional. Don't know if you'd want a kit for it or not. Kits were not that bad for this one.
And the challenge.
And the block challenge, yes. Let me know if you want to do a block challenge. Of course, I'm going to make it easy to quilt with, or cut with AccuQuilt. But yeah, because I was thinking solids. Because we carry all of the Paintbrush Studio solids, and when you do a solids quilt, it almost has that Amish feel, and it's so striking. So patterns soften a quilt. So this one has a very low volume pattern in it, but it kind of softens the quilt. Solids can make a very visually stunning quilt. So that's what I was thinking about doing. Solids. And that would keep the cost down too. So you could have like a $2 or $3 block for the block challenge.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Any other questions tonight? Going?